Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. Now you guys seem to really enjoy the last cast I did with those never-ending runs. That was a long game, but I was surprised at how many people actually stuck through all of it, and they said they really enjoyed it. So I have another long game for you. We are on the beautiful West March. On the right side, we're going right to left, or left to right, whatever you want. Rahale? We're just going to call him Raf. No, that's still bad. We'll call him something. It's Isengard. And he's partnered with Gondor, so the two best ecos in the game. Oh, he's just called Engineer. I wonder if he's actually an engineer. That'd be pretty pog. And on the left, it's Thran as the Woodland Realm. And Big Jenkins as Erebor. So, the Erebor main and the Woodland main versus the two best ecos in the game, I would say. If you think there's a better eco than Isengard and Gondor, let me know, but I'm pretty sure they are the best. Anyway, an early Pippin comes out. We're on a West March, which I'm going to start playing more because this is such a beautiful map. It's so well designed. You got these little mounds everywhere, which obviously you can build towers, but you can build key buildings on there as well. And everyone gets their own inn, which is pretty cool, except for maybe if you're facing a Rohan. Because that would mean that they get early March Wardens. They don't need to upgrade a barracks or anything. So that could be pretty broken. But not as broken as Engineer. Do you... Okay, I'm not really sure. He's just... Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but I'm sure he had a plan. So Wildman start for Isengard. And he actually doesn't... Blessed is the day when you don't need to go Wildman Spear, because I don't think Erebor is going to get Battle Wagons for a while, and Woodland Realm doesn't get early Cav. So I think you can actually go with the much better regular Wildman, because I'm pretty sure the Spearmen don't get the torches, and the torches make so much difference. They really just wreck. I love Wildman. So Engineer is actually scouting like this is the fucking Edain mod. So pretty ballsy, and I'm pretty sure Thran can see him because his stealth has already been used up. Yep, there's the beacon. Warriors of Kinlai from the inn. Thran? You're Thran? This is who I choose to be my 2v2 partner. The guy that just lets heroes wander. Oh boy. I'm trying not... okay. We're not even at the new year yet, but my New Year's resolution is going to be nicer to Thran. But when he does shit like this, he fucking deserves it. He's getting trolled. Okay, they'll break the stealth in a sec. Thran is being trolled by Pippin. I have never seen this before. Screw the rest of the game. We're actually going to see how this resolves. I don't care. Alright, the stealth will run out soon. Oh, he's probably going to... He's going to try and cap the inn back when he's not looking, or maybe destroy it. That would make it really good for Dol Guldur, because Dol Guldur could just sneak Thrain around there in the middle of combat. He's making a lot of Kinlai, though. Maybe he's expecting Peneth Galen, or maybe he just wants to creep the trolls. But very well done. He's made 3 Theridid to creep the jungle trolls. Really well done by Thran there. I have to give him credit for that. He did really well. Pippin is still alive. We'll check back momentarily. But the enemy, or Isengard, is moving to the middle, catching the signal fire. And 3 clansmen of Lamadon are coming in. Let's see what Jenkins is doing. Jenkins is usually a slow starter in games like this. He's got a lot of eco, but I don't see where his army is. He's got 1 Guardian. And oh no, he's got some troops in the mines. And they're double teaming him. And I think it was a bit of a mistake to make outer resource building so early on. I think that's usually Jenkins' Achilles' heel, is that he does turtle a bit too much and get caught off guard. He did do cave in there, or tunnel collapse. But these Dwarven archers aren't going to last long, particularly when they've been buffed by Watchout. So that's 2 mines down and 600 down the drain for Jenkins. So really not the best play. I mean, even if he wasn't double teamed, I think he still would have lost at least 1. I think building one too many mines in the beginning is very costly. Anyway, Kinlai are here. And they actually do reflection. They actually do damage reflection. So, even though it's pikes v swords, they should actually even it out. And I'm quite happy with this, because you don't get to see Kinlay very often, and we've got like 4 battalions here, maybe 3 now.
Our spears are yours, Lord Sindar.
Lord Sindar. Pippin is still there. Engineer, you little... Engineer, you crazy bastard. Okay, so forward base coming in for Isengard. Uruk Pit and another Dunlanding hut. Well, that's got to be a lot of money, because that's 2 buildings, and you can't really defend with these. Unless he uses his own army, but I mean, like, there's no, like, walk sentry or tower there. Oh, but an early battle wagon comes in. As I was saying, there's no Wildman Spears there, so battle wagon makes sense. Let's switch to the Dwarven voice, why not? Get some nice dwarves in there. Jenkins gone for a rebuild. And is it me, or is that battle wagon going very slowly? And there isn't a single pike in there. He's going to be leveling up really quickly. There goes the barrel, which I never know the effectiveness of this barrel. Let's have a look. I mean, it wounded them a bit. I don't know. I feel like the fire barrel should do way more damage. I know you have to stand in it a long time, but I feel like the damage over time should be a bit more. I don't know if I'm in the minority there. But pretty well done there. Anyway, Warg's coming in. I'm not sure if that was the best play given how many Kinlay were out. I mean, obviously Mirkwood's going to be making archers. But I don't know. Unless he gets, like, Shaku, I don't think the Wargs are a good... I don't think Wargs are ever a good play without Shaku. And Shaku's actually really good in this mod. They did a good job making sure he wasn't useless. Which should be the goal of any mod. Anyway. Dunedain from the inn. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The inn makes this map really dangerous. Because early Dunedain... Dunedain are as good as Athelian... Well, maybe not as good, but they're like... around the same strength as Athelian Rangers, and you get them... I mean, if there's an inn right in your base, you get them really early on. Plus, they're versatile. But I wouldn't recommend turning them into spears here. I would just take the loss, because you don't need spearmen. You need high-quality archers. Oh, and he lures them... Okay, that was pretty good. Wargs went after the battle wagon, and he lured them into the pikes. Wildman in the flanks here. War Chant, but... I would have done War Chant on Gondor's army because his units are stronger, so they could carry here. They're just gonna get cut down here. And there's the damage reflection. That damage reflection is underrated as hell. If I play Mirkwood on this map, I'm getting Kinlay just for that. Alright, so a sort of a forward barracks with a well. The middle buildings have been gone, by the way. Oh! An early battering ram from Jenkins, I missed that, but well done. That is such a Jenkins thing to do, is early siege. Let's have a look at his base. He's got that for the battle wagons, obviously. That's how he got the battering ram. 400 for a battering ram. I guess battering ram rush, they wanted to sort of... they didn't want to encourage that, because it can be annoying, so 400's fine. I think it's like 300 for other factions, I swear. But yeah, well done. He must have used the Guardians and that to take it out. And there's one Wildman Spear, but there's a level 4 battle wagon. He's got the spiked rollers, which are just crush deceleration, right? Yeah, reduces deceleration. It's level 5 now. It's got crossbowmen on the back. And fuck it. Yeah, just send in the battering ram. That's what I would do. 3 hits for a level 1 furnace. Yeah, I guess that's balanced. I don't know. 2 seemed a bit strong, so yeah, I guess 3 is fine. I don't think he's going to get out. Early Forlong for Gondor. Let's have a look at Engineer's base. Has he got the marketplace out yet? I don't think he does. That's kind of odd. But yeah, you can see why, like... I don't know where this... Like, why this map isn't played more. You've got no stupid outposts to just ruin the balance. It's big, yet small enough for action to happen right away. Creeps are strong, so you can't just, like, immediately go for them and get, you know, uber money. You have to actually, like, think about it. I don't know. I really like this map. Anyway, Forlong has his Blade Master. And he hasn't done it yet. Thran microing with his Sylvan, whatever they're called. Oh no, they're just the speed. Wait, did they get armor? Ooh, they do get armor. Well done. You can see what I mean by when I say he mains Woodland Realm, because he actually micros each unit, uses their unique abilities. Alright, he has to be careful here, but actually he has way... I was going to say he has to be careful because Axeman and Lottenak really pack a punch. But with that many archers, yeah, never mind. Holy crap. He should probably get Tauriel. He has enough Sylvan Archers where she'd actually be really good. Alright, 2 towers coming in from Jenkins in the middle. Lots of Uruk Scouts and Wildmen. That's the wrong combination, honestly. I mean, Uruk Scouts are pretty good, but... Yeah, he got no value out of the Wildmen. He got those 2 resource buildings, but the Battle Wagon... Like Wildman Pikes are basically going to do nothing to Dwarves. But he has to get them, otherwise the Battle Wagon is just going to run riot. He's got him on hold ground stance, so he doesn't accidentally just charge something. Let's have a look at the bases here. Pippin isn't there anymore. I assume he did die, but that was a fucking hilarious opener. I love that. Engineer, you've gone down in folklore for that opening. And if you want to know what Thran's doing here, I don't know where he hasn't really lost much. And in fact, he's hitting Gondor pretty hard.
This is not our fight.
So he's been able to build 3 Beorning Lodges and level them up to level 3. But once beekeeping is done, these things will generate... I don't know, how much do they generate? Like 35 a tick? Basically, without beekeeping, they generate virtually none. Or virtually nothing, it's like 3. And I just want to see what the tick is on this while the action's going on. Plus 42, oh my god, and he's got 3 of those. Oh yes, Gloin is coming out. He's got the heal if he needs it, but Watchon's gone in. The Battle Wagon's gone round the side. And literally a level 5 Battle Wagon just made mincemeat of Uruk Scouts. You love to see it. Grimhammers are there too, but... Uh-oh. I think Jenkins... There goes the heal. It didn't seem to heal Gloin. I find that happens sometimes. Either he was just taking way too much damage, or like... If you move Gloin as he heals, I don't think it heals himself. Like, I don't know. I've noticed that sometimes. It's a bit weird. And these are level 4 Grimhammers. You love to see it. You fucking love to see it. Alright, so Thran's been playing really well. He's got the eco now. He's got 4 Beorning Lodges. That's insane. That's 168 per tick on each of those Beorning Lodges. That's insane. Okay, so he's going to be good. Let's have a look at Isengard. Oh, Thran's got 10 points already, plus Elven King's Patience. So he's clearly just been slaughtering these Gondorians as they've been coming out of the barracks. Still no marketplace for Gondor. He needs to get that out ASAP, but I think his losses might be one too many. Elven King's Patience. I think that goes into... I think he can get Framsburg with that. I always forget which one that goes into. But holy crap. He really... See, the Wargs are trying their best to kill these archers to stop them from just destroying everything. But Thran is microing his Kinlai so well. Although, as I say that, they get trampled. As I say that, of course. Up until this moment, he was microing his Kinlai very well. I don't want to hear it. Alright, Jenkins doing Jenkins things. Erebor Assembly is out. Are those Men of Dale? They are. Put them in the towers. He's got the eco upgrade on this tower. I would go with the Iron Hills banner for that extra damage after that. And basically, that means he's gonna have to come at you with Siege. It's a pretty safe defense. Isengard's got the Uruk Shield Bearers now. And no Harass, so... He's got 2 lumber mills, but he can afford more, I'm pretty sure, because, as I said, no Harass. And that's a lot of Uruks. Mostly Pikes, though. I think you need some fighting Uruks in there, too. And plus 4. The eco upgrade went as far as that, so it's definitely worth the 500. You want to know why Beorning Honey Lodges are good? He's got the most powerful hero. He's got the most powerful hero inside, like, 10 minutes. Holy shit, Thran. Mithrandir, why the Thranduil? Oh, because I'm fucking making bees. Oh, okay. Alright, let's, he's got Devastation. Basically, every time you use that, you can buy a hero. Or buy Ugluk, which is a pretty good deal in my book. Oh, and Gondorians have been spotted in the open. The combo of Battle Wagon and... That was beautiful. I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with an elk. What about side by side with the Chad Wagon? Aye, lad. I can fucking do that. Yes! You know, I know there are other RTSs. And I do play a lot of them. But none of them come close to Biff me. I don't care how popular StarCraft 2 is. I don't care about the biggest Protoss or the biggest Zerg you can make. Nothing comes close to a fucking battle wagon, and you can fight me on that. I will die on that hill. Speaking of dying on that hill, the trebuchet... Oh, it's actually pretty... I always thought this thing was never that good. Especially compared to Athelian Wood, but... It took out tower with a sizable amount of its timer remaining. I'm gonna guess Jenkins tried to attack and there's just too many Urks guarding it. And I feel like Thran maybe isn't coordinating that well because he's actually attacking and getting flanked by Isengard every time. Either Jenkins is unaware, which is possible, or he's just... Yeah, like, I would recommend you check the minimap if your teammate's not going to talk to you. Because even the best player, even the most seasoned player can't 2v1. So a decent amount of power points for Engineer. He is 7 points away from the Dolamroth Citadel. And what the fuck? They put in the elk jump animation from the films. Did you guys see that? He like skipped. He like hopped. With a skip and a hop, he's one cool Kong, if you remember the DK rap. But yeah, he... Oh, hold on. Ah, as if Thranduil can't one-shot a builder. Thranduil is... I'm pretty sure nothing is faster than Thranduil on his elk. I don't even think Theoden is faster. Like, Thranduil is ridiculously fast on that elk. Alright, there's action going on here. I heard the rams. There's a lot of wounded Urks there. Level 5 Grimhammers. This battle wagon is still kicking. Wait, is that Shaku? Hold on. He looks different. It is Shaku! And he's got that... He's got an ability which you can't autocast on autocast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't... You can only autocast, like, AoE ability. No, you can't autocast that. I'm pretty sure you can't. So he's gonna have to manually do that. Anyway, Framsburg... No, actually, that's from the Arca summon. He got rid of the blister, so job done. And Thranduil just cruising. Oh! Thranduil doing more than cruising. Thranduil fucking dead. Let's have a look at Thran's eco. So 2 tier 1s and tier 2 for Jenkins. He's doing a decent job. Thran is crushing it with the PowerPoints game. He's got no money. I'm guessing he actually just rebought him. Nope, he's getting Gilded Guard, but they're not queuing up, which means he's making a hero, which we can't see. But logic dictates that it's Thranduil. And... I kind of want to see... Oh shit, hold on. Elven King's Patience has come in. Barding Phalanx, there to deal with the wargs. I don't think his armor's big enough. Jenkins needs to upgrade before he goes in. He's outnumbered here. Alright, this ability is really good as well. Because it heals and also gives him 100% armor and 50% damage. So that, along with Send in the Wargs, which there's a hilarious name for the ability.
Our spears are yours, Lord Sindar.
Yeah, he's actually really decent. And then Matriarch, he doesn't even... It's not even level 10, it's level 8. And the Matriarch is like a poor man's boar. But it won't even attack Shaku, so... Hopefully we'll get to see it this game, because I don't think I've seen it in Age of the Ring. Alright. I feel like if I was Isengard here... I mean, he's got Lurtz and he's got Ugluk. His eco is clearly through the roof. Yeah, I think the next step is you sort of hold off on Siege and you get Saruman. And you just poke with the Fireball. And then when the Dwarves come in, you just Wizard Blast and you get all those levels. With Devastation and with his Lumber Mills, he should be able to get Saruman pretty quickly. I mean, he's got 3 heroes already, so... Alright, Catapult from Jenkins. Literally a siege fight, and it seems that the Blisters have a lot of health. Or is it just because the... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Tier 3 for... Isengard. I imagine Fuel the Fires is coming in, because he's got Lumber Mills. Ooh, Sylvan Windriders are here! In formation as well, because I know Thran loves that formation. This formation could be dog shit, but he loves the way they look marching in a line. Well, Windriders got destroyed, but they did leave an opening for the barding, for the ballistas. And you see what I mean by these wargs can just go when they've got Shaku. That level 1 leadership that he gives them. Oh, and level 4, targeted warg permanently gains health and armor. That's getting wrecked. I think he's going to get him. Yep, Men of Dale goes in. Oh, he went for Freezing Rain, not Fuel the Fires. Well, I mean, Freezing Rain, if your opponent doesn't have a counter weather, then you need to push if you've used Freezing Rain, because it's an AO, it's a map-wide ability, and you can just get so much value out of it. Ugluk's used up his heal, but he does have Hunt for the Ring, which I think gives him bonus XP. Yeah, so I would use that. Sam has taken a lot of hits in the middle here, and not much assistance from Thran. I think he's slowly building up his army, because these Wind Riders do take a while to make.
I see the holes of my forefathers.
That was Framsburg dying there. Elven King's Patient does come in. Gondor is basically stuck there now because of the slow. But I don't think, unless you've got something to kill it with, I don't think you get much value out of it. Thranduil's back, and he does have one of my favorite abilities, None May Enter, because it does damage over time. It is the perfect combination with Elven King's Patience, Thran. Because they're slowed, they'll take more damage. Because they won't be able to escape in time. Come on! Mithrandir, come on, dude. Okay, he's not gonna do it. So apparently people really want this fucking Signal Fire that Jenkins has had this entire time. The Lamroth Citadel is out for Gondor. I think we need to be aware of that. And this is basically everyone's fear when a unit comes out of the tower. They just get clumped. And that was a level 5 Men of Dale just dead. Thranduil and Gloin are the last men standing. If it was Gloin and Glorfindel, then this would be the Biffy 2 campaign we're looking at here. None may enter, finally! Now watch this damage tick. No, not Boromir. He's not a damage tick. And those wargs thought they could kill the King of Greenwood again. No. We got level 5, which means he's got his Duelist. Which doesn't give him damage at level 5, gives him armor, though. And that was a pretty healthy push. Ugluk heal came back already? What the fuck? Gloin level 4 here. Needs to watch out. Oh, Gilded Guard here. It's Fallen that needs to watch out. I've Gilded Guard there. And Gloin's going for that Blister. Oh, Faramir's been caught out here. I know Thran. He's going to stop it. He's going to basically stop everything. Jenkins's fortress could be on fire, but he will stop everything in order to kill Faramir. I don't understand the hate, but hey, that's what he's like. I am overwhelmed. Maybe because he's trying to shoot a deer at fucking point blank range. Oh. Oh, no. Watch him charge 2 pikes to get him. There goes the heal. Alright, decent recovery. It looked like Jenkins got absolutely destroyed there, but it was 2v1. Tran was taking his sweet damn time getting back there. Forged Blades now. Oh, what did I tell you about that Isengard Eco? Faramir did escape. I'm very surprised he let him go there. That's not the Thran I knew. And still, no marketplace, unless it's not in... Unless it's somewhere fucking else. Unless he's hidden it somewhere. No, still no marketplace. Maybe they said no marketplace. But the Lamroth Citadel, and even more scary, the Lamroth Knights are coming. Which, the Lamroth stop for no man. You can have an army of pikes, and they will stop for nothing. I do love the fact that Gloin and Thranduil are side by side here. It's so beautiful. They both have... Well, I guess he's got blonde hair, but... We're going to say they both have white hair, and they stand out a lot. The Gloin heal should come in. Actually, I guess he doesn't need it. I would have liked to have seen Baruch Hazard, though. He's got the ability, might as well use it. Boromir and Forlorn doing work. 2 more levels for Horn of Gondor. Baruch Hazard would counter Horn of Gondor, by the way, because it gives him Fear Resist. Let me just go through the powers while this fight's going on. Deep Delving for Sam. That should help his eco. Uh-oh. There's Baruch Hazard. The heal's already been used. Get your men out of there. No! Wait, what? Is that the Matriarch? Did the Matriarch just kill Gloin? Because I can't select this. Alright, there's None May Enter. Which I didn't think Thranduil could cast from that range. Alright, where is Shaku? I must be fucking blind. I'm just looking for the word... The most useless guy on the map. Please, put your hand up. Oh, actually, it was a walk sentry. I think the matriarch is white. Yeah, it was a walk sentry. The walk sentry ran from here to there to kill Gloin. Guy doesn't like birds, does he? And there's still dwarves fighting in there, but I guess they can't escape, might as well. And it's weird to see Boromir fight alongside the people that killed him. I'm just going to throw that out there, and you can do with that information what you want. Alright, let's have a look. So, really good eco for Sam. I would get King Dane, I would get some Men of Dale, and I would please get some Swan-Feathered Arrows. Because you could just literally mow down... You need a lot of armor piercing to get through upgraded Uruk-hai, particularly since he's got double shield bearers now. So you need the mithril tipped arrows for that armor piercing.
The phalanx will bring some order.
Lights go out, which I think he'll save for the next freezing rain. So well done for him. Or well done to him. I'm amazed. Like, that opening from Thran, he got more power points than I thought was possible in such a short space of time. But he also had enough money to get 4 Beorning Lodges. Like, Thran's opening really just... That was kind of insane, really. I'm really impressed with Isengard's play as well. Let me see. Almost tier 4, so he could get anything. I would go with the Avalanche because they're clumped as hell. Unless your next step is to attack a fortress, you don't go with Karathras, you just go with Avalanche. There's freezing rain. Lights go out. Should be any moment now. Nope, Thran's gonna play like he doesn't have anything to counter it. And it's slowing down a bit because the settings are... There's a lot clashing on the screen. But I can assume that it's still faster than if it was live. Faramir out of volley. Rip Sylvan. Horn of Gondor as well. None may enter. Which just got thrown out by fucking Moria Reclaimed. Now, I would be pissed if it wasn't for the best unit in the fucking game being summoned here. Alright, let's have a look here. Can Moria Reclaimed one-shot heavy armored Uruks? No, they seem to be getting... Oh no, they're still alive. Yeah, man, that none may enter was sweet. That was such a bad Moria Reclaimed. I would have done it here, dude. They were literally all taking damage and got thrown out. Alright, Knights of Amroth are here with Imrahil. Who, if he can get this ability, Amroth for Gondor, and we get to see that beautiful Amroth charge, that'd be amazing. So many different units on screen here. King Dane is out too. I didn't even know he was here, but he's less than half health. Oh, and his son Stonehelm, who you always have to be careful the way Stonehelm attacks. He always seems to fucking charge in the back line and just gets himself killed. Speaking of which... Oh, and Gimli's there! It seemed all that money that Sam had, he just spent on heroes. And I think that's a Grishnak, or was that Lurtz? I think that was Lurtz. So that was a stalemate, I think. I think that could have been a victory had it not been... Freezing Rain is still there, Thran, I swear to God, if lights go out, it's still there. Why? Or is it off cooldown? Like, is that a little sliver there? I don't know. No, it was off cooldown. Okay, I take it back, I take it back. There's lights go out, finally. Dude, sending the goats would also be really useful here. This pillar gives fear resist, which means Boromir's Horn of Gondor will do absolutely shuck all. There goes Gloin, who is now level 5. I guess I haven't leveled up that much. Thranduil, who is level 7 now, so let's have a look at Duelist. Level 7 gives him permanent armor. He must get his armor at level 7 then. And he gets 25% damage, okay. And that's Elven King's Patience, which seems kind of strange because you're not really pursuing. Those runes mean he's got Chadhod because he buffs mangonels. You need flaming shots, dude. Oh, he's got it. But oh, okay. I take it back. It looked like they were shooting regular rocks. Okay, so I guess maybe one drawback of this map is that it's entirely within a 5-meter radius. It's basically this entire area here. I guess you're not opposed to flanking. It just sort of turned out that they're all, like, none of them are flanking. Although, speaking of which, that could be what he's doing with Knights of Dol Amroth. They're in a perfect chance to just harass while there's sort of like a downtime. And I love the way Thranduil runs with a sword in each hand. It seems very anime, but I don't mean that in a bad way. He looks fucking cool. Hold on, he should do it in a sec. Yeah, there it is. Let's have a look. Knights of Dol Amroth.
We do not tire. We must
Well,
endure.
has to be careful the fortress doesn't go down there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And he's even done the 60% arm. He's even done Elven Endurance. Okay, if he switches to the anti-infantry munition and then just hit this massive clump. Alright, Ugaluk's in there. He can buff his Uruks anytime he wants. Boromir's also fighting side by side with him. There goes Horn of Jondor with Forlong. There's the anti-infantry ammo. And I would say that the right side team has done a really good job. I think everyone's done a really good job of keeping their army alive. Uh-oh, but Knights of Dol Amroth flanking. Well, I guess that was a good use. Actually, that was a very good use, because this army here is pretty much dead. Thranduil is basically the last man standing, just holding this line here. Franzberg is massive, Jesus. Alright, King Dane survived an avalanche, because of course he did. Dwarf literally too tanky to die. Level 3 Dwarven Assembly. So the first tier 4 comes out for the right side team. That does surprise me. But as I said, they have done a good job of... you want to combo that, dude. Oh, he actually might get the combo. They need to take out these blisters, because they're doing a really good job of poking. Uh-oh. I think there's enough Dwarven heroes there, he doesn't actually have to worry about it. Baruch Hazard. Use Baruch Hazard off cooldown every chance you get. It gives you speed. They can't fucking run away like they're doing now. Alright. So this is back to being... Oh no, he saved the mine. He must have done rebuild on it. It's level 3. Okay. Tier 4 for Thran, although he hasn't picked it, but I think he'll go... He likes to go for the elk, but I hope he goes for the horn. 2 tier 3s for Sam. And I fucking predicted that second one. I'm not sure about that, dude. I guess he really wanted Caven over the dragon. So he had to go with Undermine. There's Baruch Hazard. Let's have a look at Moray Reclaimed. I think Moray, the Khazad-dûm vets can actually do a decent job on heroes. But he's keeping them on the army. These Honorians seem to be getting one shot. Onagondor fell on deaf ears. There goes the tier 4 horn. Powers are refreshed. And Knights of Dol Amroth are basically unkillable. How fucking annoying. And even with Red Axe and with the 100% damage buff... Oh no, Dane wasn't giving it to him. He's ran away. That's why they took so much damage. I see. I need some more beards here. King Dane losing to Wormtongue? What new devilry is this? This is such a fucking mosh. You got Gilded Guard. You got every hero under the sun. If Lurtz... Okay, Dane got away from Lurtz there. Needs to be careful. There's a second Red Axe because the tier 4 from Mirkwood resets abilities. None May Enter is still there, but I don't think there's... Unless he... Ooh, Elven King's Patience will really... I think that's what they'll have to do to get rid of these Knights of Dol Amroth. Yes! Dane gets him. Totally unbiased here, but sorry, Dwarf Heroes for the win. And Wormtongue's stealth there. Oh my god, are they going to get a Faramir? There's Chadhod, Gloin, and Dane. Is there a more majestic sight? As the Soviet dreadnought from Bread Alert said, a majestic sight we must be.
One final stunt.
Where's...
Trying to surround us.
Wait, I heard Stonehelm as well, though. Chadhod... Chadhod's death animation is a faceplant? Oh, he's even more of a legend now. Where did Stonehelm go? Stonehelm? Gimli's level 3, he's got the leap. Where the fuck is Stonehelm? He must have died. Because I don't miss anything. He clearly must have died. He must have died the second we heard his low health warning. Knights of Dol Amroth. Not sure what a Dwarven Mine is doing there. We could be an XD there. And Sam got a lot of power points. He's got both tier 3s, and he's 2 points away from cave-in. You know, I think premature cave-ins can actually be a good thing. I know it's a tier 4, but if you destroy half the person's base, they have to spend all that money rebuilding it. Alright, let's have a look here. Thran lost Thranduil once, and he won't lose him again. He is level 9 now, and he is on the warpath. I'm so glad we've been able to see a high-level Thranduil. And these must be getting a ton of power points as well. Thran is halfway to his second tier 4. I would like to see the Elk. Oh, same with Isengard, actually. Let's have a look at Jondor. Jondor is 1 away. Now, does Citadel go into Messengers of Manwu? Or Return of the King? I can never remember. I think it's Return of the King. In which case... I don't know, man. I don't know how you counter that. I don't know what counts as Dol Amroth. I think he's done Elven King's Patience here because of that weird aura. The Trebuchet is actually saving him, though, by knocking over the Gilded Guard. Knights, ready your horses. Imrahil needs 1 more level for Amroth for Gondor, and I hope we see a glorious charge. Tier 4 for Gondor, but a huge clash in the middle. Dane has a refresh now. Baruch Hazard, please, before Horn of Gondor comes in. I don't know why Boromir is always fucking fighting here. Gandalf just sort of watching. This is like Biffy 2 verses, and I'm Gandalf there. And Mac will be one of the laborers, I'm pretty sure. Flaming shot. Yes! The AoE on that is fucking huge. These are Iron Hills warriors now, in formation for that bonus armor. On top of the 100% they get from Dane. Look at the green healths. Look at all the greens. Look at all the greens, my guys. We need one that's not in formation, so I can see how much armor they actually get. It must be like 15% or something. He's even using the special ability on this to ignore armor. That's that's perfect. Whenever I play Dwarves, I never get the chance to make Iron Hills. So we're getting to see Dol Amroth and Iron Hills. This is turning into a real awesome game. Return of the King, I was right. Okay. Thranduil, 9.5. We're getting close to Memory of Mordor. And some ballistas for Thran as well. So potentially we could see Word of Power versus Memory of Mordor. But Gandalf has a lot of killing to do to get to where Thranduil is. We have a Dol Amroth Citadel up here. You can make 2. You can literally... Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, okay. And at this point, everyone should be upgrading their fortresses, because fortresses can go down. Thran even has Emperor's Protection, so his fortress is basically safe. And, Horn at the Gates for Sam. Okay, so it should stun any cavalry rush. The Isengard Fortress is actually looking pretty bare bones. He did make a mine launcher. Which... is actually... Oh, here we go, we can see. No, those are regular pikes. Is there no Iron Hills out of formation? 33%. Oh, they lose damage, though. But they do get 33% armor. And okay, Demolish is coming in. Return of the King's been used. Here we go. The High King of Gondor and Arnor versus the King of the Greenwood. Amroth for Gondor as well, they're glowing. I think there's a bigger clash up here. Dwarves have gone into the backline. Caven has also gone in. And wow, Sam went all out here. Moria Reclaimed on the fortress doesn't work anymore. They nerfed that.
I dine with my ancestors.
Stonehelm's dead. Gloin is dead. And Sam just lost all of his heroes. One by one, they fell into darkness. I think if you were going to hit the fortress, then you probably wanted to make sure the center of Caven hit the fortress. He seemed to just rush through the enemy army with his heroes, and that is always a no-no, because that means the entire army is just hitting one unit, which is your heroes. And yeah, they nerfed the damage Mori Reclaim does to structures, so you can no longer do this because it was basically the meta in 6.0. And with a Gondor rebuild, I don't think he's gonna get it, unfortunately. So Sam sort of popped both of his tier 3s and a tier 4, and all he got was all of his heroes dead. So that could have gone better. Yeah, that could have gone better. Knights of the Lamroth seem to have survived, and they're healing. They're all leveled up. The tide is turning. The tide is turning. Gandalf is level 3. Gildegard are still alive. Thranduil managed to escape that slaughter in the south. Both army... Okay, they need to counterattack because you just got an epic win. Also, Boromir is charging by himself. I think he's tired. Tired of just sitting on his ass doing nothing. And I think he's going to pay the price for that. Yep, cavalry are running him down. He'll get the 200% armor. Oh, and the heal. You know that hits your own stuff, right? You... Okay. I'm not sure what I just saw. Boromir was about to die. The 200% armor didn't even kick in yet. The heal came in. He was fine. So Isengard used Avalanche on like 3 battalions, killed half his army, and didn't even kill Thranduil. So that was a bit of an L. That maybe Isengard felt bad for killing all those Dwarven heroes, and basically he's like, you know what? Let's call it even. Nukes half his own army. And somehow Thranduil didn't die there. That was retarded. He literally ran into a dead end and didn't die. Oh well. We're still flying half it, Uruk army. And with Knights of the Lamroth there. I think this forward base is going to go down. Level 3 Erebor Assembly, where he's getting all of his Iron Hills, goes down. Ooh, this one has the Amroth for Gondor as well. I think they glow a different color when they use that ability compared to when Imrahil uses his. I don't know how they're going to recover from this. Because more Urks are coming into the fight. That was so weird though. Imagine if he... You know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't nuke half your own army. That would be job 1. I think that's the job 1 in any game, really. And you little shit, Thran. You're just sort of kiting them around the map, aren't you? This forward base is fucking gone, though. Greenwood Archers are doing their best to hold them off, but these are level 5 Uruks now. We see one White Wizard. I'm wondering why we're not seeing another. He must have the money for Saruman. I'm thinking that's kind of bad. Alright, Spears of Framsburg come in. There's so many heroes on the field now. Like, there's so many tier 4s out there. Denethor was a mistake, but I guess you can get him anyway. There's the Uruk summon from Ugluk. Level 5 G-Delf now. They are hitting back hard. But Framsburg did well to kill all the Knights of Dalamroth. Imrahil was the lone survivor. But with 2 Amroth Citadels, I don't think he's bothered because he can just sort of rebuild his, rebuild his army. Western wins.
I am overwhelmed.
Oh, that was a... There's been some real costly errors. Some real costly errors. Isengard had this beautiful army. They managed to get the entire middle after he killed half his army. Imagine if... They would be here right now if he hadn't done that. And then he threw away Imrahil, which... Imrahil has a pretty long revive time. Pretty fucking long. Wait, now Aragorn's dying?
Then I shall die as one of them.
Dude, what are you doing? Shit. I think that evened up Sam losing all of his Dwarven heroes. That's all the Gondor heroes dead, except for Gandalf, but... Losing Aragorn's a bigger blow because a hero revive time is shorter than tier 4. Memory of Mordor! Watch the damage. Watch the damage. I think Memory of Mordor, and I'm trying not to be hyperbolic here, so I'll say it might. I think Memory of Mordor might just be the most creative VFX they've ever modded. I remember when my Mirkwood review that I made really wasn't that good. I sort of just went in blind. But when I saw Thranduil's level 10 for the first time, like, I was blown away because it is so different to what I thought they would have done. It is so unique and so imaginative. Like, I think Memory of Mordor is like my top, like, in my top 5 abilities for Age of the Ring. Like, it's so cool. They lose all leadership, lose 50% damage, and they take damage. And it's such a... I mean, it's lore accurate, it looks cool, it works. Everything about it is just icing on the... It's just perfect. So yeah, right side, we're coming back. And they sort of shot themselves in the foot. So now, I think it's even Steven again. Stonehelm's coming back. I really want Stonehelm to do well. I don't know what it is about his animations that cause him to just run into the back of battalions and then just get skewered. But it's something about him. They need to fix that, because it's weird. Alright, let's see what he does here. He's killing the front. Tier 3s and Tier 4s. I think the Tier 4 might have been a bit premature there from... Oh, sending the goats. I think Thran's Tier 4 was very premature there, my guy. There was no red axe, and there was no heal. That does buff his entire army, sure, and it does debuff the enemy army, but the refresh on the ability timers are so good. Actually, it didn't refresh Memory of Mordor. Maybe it wasn't in there. Radagast is in there. Thran likes Radagast. He makes them later on, but he does like him. Alright, Radax is there to give him the buff. Actually, to give Mirkwood units a buff. You know what? I just fucking realized, because it's Iron Hills and Thranduil, it's literally the Battle of 5 Armies here. That's what I just realized. That's how long it took for my brain to click. It's a slow day. What do you want from me? They're crying out for Saruman. He's not even on the field. Oh, that's sad. Even the monster's loyalty is still endearing. And I think Thranduil is about to kill Gandalf. Wow, he dismounted him probably to get the Wizard Blast. And then he just got caught out. Wait, what was that sound? What was that sound? Oh, it was the elk! The white stag, I should say. Gain 300% experience. I'll do that. Amroth sneaking in there. And yes, I heard Pippin say he's wounded. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. They just nuked. Okay, that's Barathor from Denethor. Imrahil just got nuked by 4 Greenwood archers. There must... what is it? The Horn of Verome? No, that's from the fortress. What is it? Oh, it is. The Great Hunt of Verome. Yeah, the buff must still be there. Like the armor debuff or whatever. Because even with 4 archers, Imrahil shouldn't be dying that quickly. Maybe Legolas as well. But they got the fortress as well. Holy shit! What an attack. I swear. I mean, I know Sam's played well. But Thran with the fucking... Really, Thran? Really? To the ends of the earth, you chased him? You know why I'm laughing? Because I know Thran over the internet, and yet I can still imagine the most smug grin on his fucking face as he did that. And it just makes me giggle. Okay, we missed the fortress going down because I was rambling about something, but... Oh yeah, we were going on about Imrahil just getting mowed down, which was insane, but... The way Thran is micro-Thranduil this whole game, I mean, he's done so well. I mean, it really is just an amazing performance. And... when you've got this much armor on your Iron Hills, plus with the Dane buff... Like, these guys... This is basically an advertisement for the Iron Hills. Because they are so fucking tanky. It's insane. Yeah, all of Isengard's basically crumbling at this point. I also wanted to point out that a lot of these Greenwood units are using the silver armor. Because he's used the love of silver and jewels on them. So these archers are even tankier. And he's even gone for Litho. That's how confident he is of victory. So now it is 2v1, and after loads of stalemates and shooting each other in the foot, it must feel so good to just get the win, to finally crumble the enemy base after that many battles. I mean, I've cast a lot on this channel, but like, and we've had some memorable fights, but this has been so hectic, it's insane. And there's a cave, and it's back right on time. Right on cue. I would like to see one final Amroth for Gondor as like a last act of defiance. And Memory of Mordor, and he calls GG! That was a beautiful game. I don't even really know what to call that. But that was so hectic. There was so much back and forth. I think, and you're going to think it... I've mentioned it a lot. I think the turning point was when he did Avalanche on half his army. I think they could have made a really big push. Because Jenkins recently lost all of his heroes, so he was still reviving all of them. I think they could have made a really big push there. With that many Dol Amroth as well, they really shouldn't have lost in that situation. But still, well played by everyone. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the next one.